As I lost 100 pounds, one thing I did not want to give up was pasta. So I've been making indulgent creamy pastas like this one that help me get in shape and stay in shape. In this video, I'll show you how to make my creamy pink sauce pasta that has 60 grams of protein. This recipe is super cheap to make. All you need is a blender and one pot, and this secret ingredient is the game changer for high protein, low calorie, creamy pasta sauces. If you get fettuccine alfredo at Olive Garden, it's 1,310 calories. Ridiculous. I'm on a mission to make all my favorite foods fit my diet, so I've added over 150 recipes that help me get and maintain my physique in my fat loss cookbook. My least favorite part about making pasta is waiting for all the water to boil because it takes so long and I have a shitty stovetop. Here's my hack. I get a tea kettle. I fill it up with water, I put it on the tea kettle stand, I turn it on, and then minutes later, I have boiling water that I can just pour into my already preheated pot, and then I've saved literally like 10 minutes of time. Ideally, you need protein pasta for this recipe because it has more fiber and protein than regular pasta. The only con with protein pasta is you're limited on the shapes you can find. I went to my grocery store and there's only like 5 shapes versus regular pasta. There's like 100 different shapes of pastas you can get. I really wanted rigatoni for this recipe, so I'm going with regular pasta. And the magic of this sauce is it's so high protein, even if you go with regular pasta, this dish has amazing macros. Weigh out 120 grams of dry weight pasta. I prefer rigatoni because the sauce fills those tubes. Dump all this pasta right into the boiling water and stir it around to make sure nothing clumps and sticks together. In the meantime, we'll make our creamy pasta sauce. It only takes 1 minute and 1 blender. So this is the secret ingredient. It's lumpy, clumpy, and gross. It's cottage cheese. If you think you hate cottage cheese, I hate it more than you. I really don't like this stuff. In high school, I did a diet called the military diet to try to lose 10 pounds in 3 days. I was really fat, like 220 plus pounds. One of the meals on the military diet was cottage cheese, saltine crackers, like 3 crackers, and a boiled egg. It was disgusting, and I like gagged and almost vomited trying to get that down. I lost 10 pounds in 3 days. And then I went to the Indian buffet and gained it all back in 1 meal. So this is why you need to get my cookbook. You don't need a yo-yo diet with these shitty diets. You get my cookbook, you follow the diet for life, you love your diet, and you lose weight, you build muscle, you stay lean effortlessly. Just add 175 grams of 2% cottage cheese to a blender. Make sure to get 2% because it tastes a lot better than fat-free cottage cheese. Then we'll add 120 grams of marinara sauce. You can use any pasta sauce of your choice from a bottle, but I'm using this leftover chunky homemade pizza sauce with lots of onion pieces in it. I love it. I made this sauce for my protein deep dish pizza. This recipe is in my cookbook now, and I am so addicted to eating it. I can't get enough. Each slice has the macros of a protein bar, but tastes way better than most pizzas you'll actually buy. I made the sauce by adding minced white onion and garlic in a pot, sauteing, and then adding some seasonings, tomato paste, tomato sauce, and then I just simmer this down. I'll have this recipe for this sauce in the description if you want to make it. Next, we'll add 20 grams of Parmesan cheese into the blender. There's 2 options you have here, bottled parm and shredded parm. Low key, these have amazing macros. 40% of the calories in bottled parm are coming from protein. 36% of the calories in shredded parm are coming from protein. This is similar to eating a protein bar, but you get to eat delicious cheese. So if you're ever in need of a high protein snack, just eat an entire bag of Parmesan cheese. Not any other cheese, Parmesan cheese. It has the best macros of all cheeses. Then we add some seasonings. I have lots of garlic powder, some basil, and optionally some chili flakes. I do like a little bit of heat, but not too much, otherwise it gets overpowering. And some salt to bring out all the flavors. Add some pepper in there too. I am running out. I have like 10 pepper kernels left. I'm gonna use all 10. Lid on. Make sure your lid is tight. You don't want anything spilling. Ask me how I learned. Get a blender and blend. You see how a lot of the cottage cheese sticks to the top? Shake. And continue blending. It's feeling a little too thick, so I'm just gonna add some almond milk. You can just add water if you want. And a little more tomato sauce because this will thin it out. Pop the lid back on. Oh, tight. Blend. Look how creamy that sauce pours out. It is perfect. I like this thick consistency because it makes the dish taste indulgent. This is so creamy. This is when you give it a taste. Oh, adjust seasonings right now. If you want more salt, if you want more garlic, just add in the seasonings and stir it in. Always taste. And always like this video, please. Now the pasta is almost done. Let's give it one more stir to make sure nothing is clumping together. Then let's reserve some of the pasta water just in case you want to thin out the sauce later. I like a really thick sauce, so I won't need this extra pasta water, and then drain the pasta. But don't wash it, please. We want the pasta to stay warm and have a starchy outside, which helps the sauce stick to the pasta. Get a large bowl and add in your warm pasta, and then pour all your sauce right over the top. I have some dry ass cooked chicken thighs in my fridge that I'm going to use in this recipe, but you can use 9 ounces of any cooked chicken thighs you want. No matter how dry this chicken is, the sauce will bring it to life. This was 12 ounces of raw chicken thighs, by the way. It became 9 ounces once I cooked it. Also, rotisserie chicken is a fantastic option because you have to do no work, just shred it and add it right into the sauce. Toss this pasta. We don't want to do this over the stove top because if the pan is too hot, the sauce will split. I hope you paid attention because this is super important. If the sauce splits on high heat in a pan, it gets grainy and clumpy and it's really, really bad. So please just mix this in a bowl. And if you want the pasta warm, just microwave it for 60 seconds and somehow the sauce just won't split. When you do it in a pan, it destroys the sauce. Some parsley flakes, a little sprinkling of bottled Parmesan on top, and that's it. This is super creamy, super indulgent, and a fail-proof, super easy recipe to make. You can't mess this up. If you do, comment down below how you mess this up because I don't think it's possible. Here you go, bro.
Thank you.
Little creamy tomato pasta. I just microwaved it, bro. Mix it up. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's creamy.
Creamy. So good, bro.
That's creamy like ninja, bro. You got it?
You put ice cream on it, bro?
I should. Don't heat the cottage cheese. It's really important. Do not put it in a hot pan. It will split. It will shrink. And it's going to just like get all clumpy and shit. Don't do it. You can microwave it once you toss the pasta and the cottage cheese sauce. You microwave it. Everything will be fine. It won't split. I don't know how. I don't know why, bro. You heat it in the microwave, it doesn't split. You heat it in a pan, it's like destroyed.
Microwave got some secret.
This pasta is microwave safe. Which means you can meal prep this and microwave it every day and it'll be fine. Oh. That tastes so indulgent. It's so creamy. The calories and macros for this recipe makes 2 servings. Each serving is 538 calories, 60 grams of protein, 48 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of fat. You can meal prep this recipe, make as many servings as you want, and it'll stay good in your fridge all week long. I talked about deep dish pizza in my cookbook, but there are so many other recipes in my cookbook, sweet recipes, savory recipes. All your cravings will be crushed as you work towards getting in and maintaining the best shape of your life. I update my cookbook for free, so you'll get every future update for free. And if you like mac and cheese, I made a cottage cheese mac and cheese recipe that costs only $1 to make. It packs 30 grams of protein per serving, and the entire sauce is also made in a blender. If you love pasta, you'll love this mac recipe. I'll see you in that video.